Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm excited to talk about a watch that I never imagined I'd own, a Grand Seiko. I picked up this watch nearly a year ago, but held off on making a review until I've spent some time with it. I wanted to see whether the watch would still have that special appeal after a year, or if it would lose its charm. For a long time now, I felt like I needed to own a Grand Seiko, especially one with the unique spring drive caliber. As a watch enthusiast and collector, checking off that spring drive feature seemed like a key milestone in my collection's journey. This, the SBGA415, with its sharp edges and perfect distortion-free surfaces, is a modern reinterpretation of the celebrated 62GS from 1967, the first watch with an automatic movement to come out of Grand Seiko. Not to be confused with its more popular siblings, the Shunbun or the Snowflake, and later in this video, I'll briefly compare those watches and explain why I think the 415 Tiesu stands out. The light gray textured dial on the SBGA415 is inspired by the deep winter snow that cover the mountains of Tiesu, Hokkaido, Japan. Grand Seiko almost always draws on the brand's strong connection with nature to bring us amazing textured dials, and this piece is no different. The watch case comes in at 40mm in diameter, 47mm lug to lug, 12.8mm thick including the exposed sapphire crystal thanks to that 62GS design language, and the watch has a water resistance of 100 meters. The watch case is bold and angular and is constructed of titanium. It's very light. I remember when I first picked one up, it completely threw me off. It's even lighter without the bracelet and disappears on the wrist throughout the day. The dial is fascinating and must be seen in person to truly appreciate its beauty. The texture on the dial, that resembles an artist's brushstrokes, keeps you interested as the light hits it from multiple angles. It takes on a multiple of hues, most of the time appearing in different shades of brown, but more towards the warmer gray tones in darker, lesser lit environments. The dolphin hands and the indices are sharp, angled, and well polished. They catch the light at all different angles, making the watch sparkle like a diamond as you move it around. The frame date window is at the traditional 3 o'clock position. The oddly placed power reserve indicator lets you know that inside is one of Grand Seiko's spring drive calibers. It does throw off the symmetry of the dial, but I found it to be very useful, and I wouldn't hesitate into buying another watch with this feature in the future. The Grand Seiko logo in gold is a nice touch that in my opinion plays nicely with the smooth sweeping blued seconds hand and brings a cohesive look to the dial as a whole. The bracelet is a 5-link bracelet and it's held together by a pin and collar system. It has no taper to the clasp, has an edge that protrudes just enough to be a little annoying, and lastly, no micro adjustments, which is why I have my watch on a leather strap. The movement inside is the 9R65 spring drive caliber with a 3-day power reserve and accurate to about plus or minus 1 second per day. When you turn the watch over, the nicely decorated and finished movement can be seen through the exhibition caseback. The watch is definitely a dress piece more than it is a sports go anywhere do anything kind of watch. While you can, I'm not wearing this watch while tooling on my motorcycle or when I go to the gym. It's just too precious. This now brings me to the negatives that I found with this piece after wearing it on and off for the past year. First, I believe that an exhibition caseback's purpose is to allow one to admire the well-crafted movement in their watch. But Grand Seiko decided to stamp the back with the lion logo, which I find to be very obtrusive when trying to admire the movement. It's just completely unnecessary. The second negative is the 21mm lug width. Watchmakers need to understand that no one wants a 21 lug width on their watch. And Grand Seiko could have easily given this watch a 20mm lug width by bringing the lugs inwards 0.5 millimeters on each side, without compromising the overall design of the case. My third and last gripe with the watch is the upside down power reserve. It's counterintuitive. Up is empty and down is full. I would have much preferred it the other way around. It's a minor thing, but I had to mention it. Now I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think the SBGA415 Deep Winter Snow is the unsung hero in the Heritage Collection. The very popular Shunbun and Snowflake, for example, are beautiful watches in their own right, but I think the SBGA415 has an edge over them both. Compared to the Shunbun, the heat blue seconds hand on this watch adds a vibrant touch, giving it a livelier feel. The polished seconds hand on the Shunbun can sometimes blend into the pink silvery dial, which can affect legibility. Meanwhile, the Snowflake doesn't have the golden GS logo at the 12, which I personally can only see as a plus. Please don't flame me in the comments section. Both the Shunbun and the Snowflake are great timepieces and have gained popularity for reasons valid. I'm only expressing my opinion here. More importantly, let me know what you guys think of this watch, and what is your favorite piece that is currently available from Grand Seiko. This watch is definitely worth considering, and if you're thinking about purchasing this watch for yourself, shop smart. Grand Seiko watches depreciate quite a bit within a year or so. I'd say between 20 to 35% depending on the model. So you have to be real careful when buying a new or used Grand Seiko. In summary, this watch has really won me over. I knew that it was going to ever since I saw pictures of it on the Grand Seiko website. And it's been a pleasure spending the past year wearing it. For me, the mesmerizing sweep of the seconds hand was the main reason I first considered a Grand Seiko. I knew my first Grand Seiko had to be spring drive, and watching that blue hand glide smoothly could easily captivate me for minutes and make my day. But Grand Seiko is much more than just spring drive. The brand is releasing many watches year after year, and while I do think it's being overdone, I am now beginning to understand why people love Grand Seiko. Today, their value proposition, craftsmanship, and wild dials can't be matched. We've got art, nature, beauty, and precision all coming together in a timepiece. It's watchmaking perfection. That's it for today, guys. Please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I wish you the best in your watch journey, and I'll see you in the next one.